What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Dragon Ball collection. I just pulled in a nice new bad boy, and I'm gonna show you all the goodies, all the details, and I'm gonna talk about it, tell you how I feel about it. Let's take a look at this box first. The Banpresto World Figure Coliseum 2018. Banpresto. Frieza. It's not a whole lot on this box. Just got him from a different angle here. World Figure Coliseums. Model sculptor Lee Do-yeon. There is apparently a gray and like a black and white version of it. I think they call that the chocolate versions. And I don't really care for those. They're not my type. If you're into them, that's cool. I like the full color regular versions. All right, let's take a look at this foul puppy. Take a look at this glorious bastard. It comes with, this is a several pieces of a figure. It comes with this little tail stand thing that's actually not necessary because this thing stands up pretty well on its own. It's got, let's see that little thing holding up his tail like the person that holds like the wedding dress for the person, you know, like behind him. It's just holding up his tail. Whatever. It's kind of unnecessary, but I'm glad it's there anyway. But this thing is actually very like solid. It is not in danger of tipping over in the slightest. It is alright, so it's multiple pieces. The head piece is its own thing. The torso is its own thing. The legs are their own thing. This portion of the tail is another piece, and this portion of the tail is a separate piece. And then you got the piece right here that's holding, basically the only thing holding him up. And he's also, this is part of the base. His foot is also connected, and it's very solid. Like, he's definitely not in danger of falling over or even really needing that stand thing here. But good lord, how much I love this figure. A friend sent me an image, and he's like, "Whoa, check it out! This place over here's got these figures." And I was like, "Don't grab it! I'll get there as soon as I can." And I did not realize how much detail went into this thing, or how big it was either. This thing is crazy. Let me see if I can get you in close with the details. Look at all the veins in the hand. Let's see if I can get it even closer. Focus a little bit better. You got the veins in the hand. Every finger is specifically designed. You can see like wrinkles in his palm and shit. Every tiny sliver of this figure has crazy detail. I think it's kind of funny that like the angle that he sits at, even if you look at him like straight, he's like looking up, but like his giant white brow is too big for him to even see what he's looking at. Actually, like if he was looking at something straight ahead like this, he would not be looking at that. He would not be able to see that. I think it's really interesting if you look closely in the little chest piece here. It has like it's shiny. It's got the shiny little, you know, the shine that you were looking for, but it's also, I've noticed some of these really detailed figures have this weird thing that they do where they'll put little designs like behind the outer thing, you know what I'm saying? Like it almost looks like you can see through it, like that's his like where his skeleton would be or something. And the top piece kind of looks like like what his brain might look like or something. And I think that's kind of a neat touch. Like a weird shiny looking brain. This might be my favorite figure that I own. I am pretty much in love with it. Like, down to the feet, of course. The gnarly looking alien bird feet thing. It's got scratches down into the little bits. Like, every square centimeter of this thing is chock full of crazy detail. Look at the musculature. See if you can see inside that one. The shoulders have more like circle lines behind them. But I mean, jeez, look at this thing. The back of his butt head. Like every little bit of it, every little tiny piece has a million little details in it. And I have to say, this is possibly, like I said, maybe my favorite figure that I have right now. Mostly because it's so crazy detailed. I'll show you another one of my favorites, and the reason why I like this one in a different way. I have this other figure that I've already shown you guys in the past. I'm gonna bring it out again, just as a comparison of like why these are my favorite figures, because they're very different. All right, for example, this is one of my favorite figures. This is Goku, regular Super Saiyan Goku. But the reason I like this one is because it's all very, very solid and simple. It looks exactly as it's supposed to look. Every bit works. He's got a nice little smirk. He's got nice coloring. Everything looks proper. But this is just simple. This is like the way I would love a figure to be usually. Just solid and simple. Just straight to the point. Just make him look correct. But you know, like again, he's just standing there. It's very, very simple. I mean, it's got a lot of detail and stuff, but not even close to the amount of detail in this one. So there's a difference. Like, this is one of my favorite figures because it's so solid, straightforward, and simple, and they got it right. They totally got the character right. Whereas this guy, on the other hand, is just a grimy son of a bitch. Look at, like, because everything is crazy detailed if you get right up into it. Like, right up in his armpit. He's got all the muscles. He's got a special crazy pose. He's got his evil grin. He's got, like, the weird details in the headpiece and, like, the side of the face. It's got all little lines. He's got veins in his neck and shit. It's just like, look at that shit. So, like, that dude spent so much time working on this thing. Fucking getting it right. Getting it so right. Anyway, that is the new one. That is Frieza in his second form, and I think it is fucking fantastic. Super duper impressed with this one. It's huge, the tail is long as fuck, and just the pose, the detail, it looks right. It looks absolutely right, and they did a fantastic job with it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. The collection is ever growing, ever expanding, and this is just one that I had to get myself because I just couldn't resist. I don't have enough cool, like, other forms of Frieza figures, so I was very, very, very happy to get this one. And so that is it for this episode. Check you guys later. Peace out.